Sup, bitches? It's Chad Warden here. I go by many different names. Big Papi.
See Wizzy.
Chad Daddy.
How can I roll with my caddy if I don't have HD game?
That shit is nice.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Never Lose podcast. Today is June 29th and I'm joined here with Matt.
Hi.
Joker. And once again, I'm Mac. And let's start off. What's everybody playing right now?
I am playing GTA 5.
Yeah, you just got that on the...
I just got it on Steam sale. $41.
How much?
Canadian.
41.
It's
Eh?
$40.
I want to buy it, but like after 360, why would I? Or yeah, I had on 360. Why would I
Yeah, but
buy
that's
it
like
again?
trash.
I know.
This is
Who
the
plays
worst
that
But
version.
shit?
like, yeah, we have online now. You can play online.
I
I'm
know.
playing online a little bit. Wasn't that
I'll
bad?
probably get it again, maybe like next year.
Regardless, that's
It's-
all you're playing?
it-
GTA?
GTA 5. It's all. I just got it, so like, it's all I'm into right now.
Yeah, true.
Playing over again. Story mode. Online with Peter.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, awkward pause.
I'm just playing
I guess
Overwatch.
we're just
no?
playing Overwatch, and that's about it.
How's that?
I don't know.
Awesome. What do you
It's
expect,
pretty
man?
good.
Is it? Not mad yet?
Oh yeah, are you crazy?
It's
This shit is a
literally-
tilt sesh,
It's
but like,
implemented into the game.
but like,
You have to get mad.
you just like, the mad doesn't outweigh like how
How good
fucking
it
much I
is?
body
Yeah,
in
you-
that game.
Oh,
Like,
God.
Hard, hard.
like, you know.
Which one do you guys get? The basic one?
Yeah,
Like
the
the
basic.
40 bucks?
40 bucks.
Fuck.
What?
Have you seen those
The
shit
skins
skins?
that come with it are
Blizzard,
trash.
please. Have you seen those shit skins?
Have you seen
No, I
the
haven't.
fucking Bastion skin that like no one gives a shit about, and the ugly Ferris skin? Fucking like ugly like puke brown
He wants
color.
to be like normal Reaper.
Oh yeah, that too. That was
Is that the
fucking
same one?
trash. Yeah.
He looks like a fucking.
So what? You get extras with
Got a
skins?
little toque. Little toque.
Hey man, I
get
rob
skins?
stuff.
You get the skins. You get pretty much their collector's editions are like you get like bonus stuff for all their games. Like
Yeah.
Diablo 3, you get the Mercy Wings. You don't know who Mercy is, but
Yes. I
Oh,
have
do you,
wings.
eh?
I have them.
I didn't know you had to get the Murphy wings for that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
they look sick. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not spending an extra. It
Yeah,
doesn't
who plays
justify.
Dia? Who plays Dia?
Who plays? How?
How?
No.
Who didn't play Diablo? It's fun now.
Inside joke.
Hashtag
okay.
it theme.
Hashtag
Hashtag it.
So back to our topics, I guess.
Off topic already. 2
Yeah.
minutes in.
Okay.
Start us off, Matt. What's your topic?
So my topic today is HD remakes, yay or nay,
Or remasters?
or remasters. I guess that'd
Same
be better.
thing.
Yeah.
I
'Cause-
guess.
Yeah,
Same
just
thing.
looking at like what's happening now with Skyrim, like it's a remake of
Yeah.
Skyrim, and the game's amazing. Like I played on 360.
I thought, like-
amazing.
I thought the mods already made it into an HD remake. like-
Absolutely, and Xbox One has
seen-
the mod support too, so you can make it even better. I assume.
yeah, especially with that Scorpion. If I'm not mistaken, was it Scorpion the
Scorpio.
Scorpio?
Scorpio. What are you talking about?
The fucking new shit for the Xbox
Scorpio,
to make it
yeah,
fast.
you're
Scorpio.
right.
Okay,
Yeah, it's new
okay,
console.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
I said Scorpion, but like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a new console.
It's a new console.
I thought you were talking Mortal Kombat for a second there. I'm like,
No.
what does this have to do with anything right now?
Totally off
I thought you were
topic.
thinking like the Halo tank. Is it the Halo tank is called Scorpion 2, right?
Yes.
I just remember Halo 2. I haven't played shit since.
We're gonna go back to Matt here.
You're an idiot sometimes. I swear to God. Anyways.
Keep quiet, you.
So like again back to Skyrim, like the game was great. It just came out what 2011, 2012
Yeah, like
around that time.
Yeah, one of those 2 years, yeah.
So 5 years of an HD remake and charge us what $40 more to play a game all over again, just has better graphics.
It's only $40. It's not too bad.
In their defense, I'd say it's mainly marketed towards console players because console players never got to experience like the modding scene and like what Skyrim can potentially look like fully modded, which
Yeah.
is absolutely stunning and beautiful. I would know.
Yeah, because you
Well,
actually played
watch
on
the
PC.
videos.
Yeah,
Did you actually
he
play
had
them
played
on
on
this
PC.
Yeah, I
mods.
modded
Well,
the
like I
shit
have
out of
it, but I haven't opened it yet or installed it.
Yeah.
Fully modded, that game is
On
probably one of
sale.
the best looking games you'll ever see.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree. But I mean, back to like, but why? Why does it exist? Then you have the other side of it, which is coming out soon, is Crash Bandicoot HD.
That's what I would
That's
call
what-
it. That's a remaster.
That's remastered.
Yeah. But in the sense, here's the thing: is the controversy that these days, like a perfect example would be Last of Us. Remember, Last of Us came out on PS3, and like when PS4 launched, they came out with Last of Us. What was it called?
PS4 edition,
Last of Us
Ultimate edition.
whatever the hell it's called.
Game of the Year edition.
I wouldn't be surprised. It probably isn't that, but yeah, you get my
No,
point.
no.
They came out with that, and it was like a year or two later that it came out, and they just upped it to 60 frames per second. Probably touched up the
Just
lighting, the
tweaked it.
shadows, tweaked it.
And how much they charge you? full price?
I think
Probably.
so. Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous, especially in Canada where it's $80 a pop.
Yeah.
For a game.
Was it?
Minimum.
Maybe it was 60.
Maybe it was 60 back
Who
then,
knows? But
when it came
regardless,
out, but-
when you put it that way, it's fucking ridiculous. Like,
No,
I would
exactly.
never shell out a game like. And Tomb Raider is another one. Tomb
Oh
Raider,
yeah, Tomb Raider.
Definitive Edition.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Tomb Raider.
Came out on PS4,
I thought it
Xbox
had like
One.
DLC and stuff.
It probably did, but you're gonna fucking buy it again like a year or two
Yeah,
after
no,
coming
you're
out.
not.
Like,
Absolutely
sure, yeah.
not.
Always
Like,
buy.
why?
Always buy Angelina
It's-
Jolie.
it's a trend that's happened. Like I've noticed the past like 5 years.
It all
6
started
years.
with Halo though.
Halo?
Anniversary edition.
Was it? Was that the catalyst that started?
I
it all?
think. Oh, absolutely it was because when it first came out, the idea of it, seeing Halo 1 remastered, great idea. Let's do it. I'm in. I'm buying
Yeah, but
it.
wasn't-
And us two
I
bought
swear
it.
there's games before.
Like, that was
I
the
don't-
first one
I
to make
guess-
it like
maybe there was, but
commercial.
Halo
made
was
it
the
like
first
big.
AAA big one that was
Yeah.
like.
Fair enough. Yeah, Halo.
And it
1.
did a fantastic job.
Thing
Well,
is,
yeah. Who
except for
hasn't?
the co-op
It's like
delay.
going completely off, not off topic, but like it's like someone remastered like D2 or something, like some game that like was
Oh, yeah.
really good,
yeah,
but like not a lot of people
right.
got to enjoy it. But then it brought back and just like obviously everyone's buying that shit. Like you have to buy something that's really good. That you
No,
didn't get to
it kind
spend
of makes sense because it kind of came out at the same time.
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely, yeah. A
It's just
D2
like this-
remake. But everyone would want a D2 remake. Everyone wanted
Yeah,
Halo 1
bro. Instant
remake.
buy, like, give
but
me-
nobody wants a Gears of War remake.
That too.
Nobody-
that came out as well.
No, let's be real here. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did not
it's the one
care
remake,
or
right?
bought that game, the Ultimate Edition, because it's no point.
Okay. Here's where I'm conflicted about everything. The time that they wait to make like or remaster a game or remake a game. When you look at Crash Bandicoot, which was recently announced, they waited. What was it like
Years,
90s
years.
that they came out or whatever?
Late 90s, yeah, for sure.
People will eat that up because it's been 10, 15 years since that game came
Yeah.
out. So therefore, there's no.
It's like an easy opening for new kids to play an old game that, let's say, their
Generation.
older
Yeah,
brother or
yeah.
something played it, but they never got to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Things like that. That's just
Yeah.
a new market, like a new targeted market.
Yeah.
Not like,
But
hey,
even
I played this.
that-
I played this
2 years ago.
Here's 60 frames per second.
Oh, thanks God.
So, like, I'm totally.
But
fine.
no, back to what you were saying, like, older brothers already, like, even fathers and their sons. Like,
Yeah.
because when we played it, we were like, what, 12? 10? So imagine
Yeah.
the average
Yeah.
target market is in their 20s, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
Exactly.
then, now they're fathers. Oh, I played this game as a kid, now it's remade, I'm going to buy it and put it on my
Yeah,
son.
it's like why the
Yeah.
hell not, right?
It's
Exactly.
easy.
Same
Makes
thing with
sense.
Halo. Halo came out in 2001,
Yeah.
and me and my dad, we bought it, we ate it up, and we shelled it out. We played it. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did Master Chief Collection, and that's a whole other topic in my opinion.
We'll ignore that altogether.
That thing is a fucking travesty.
We'll ignore that.
Yeah, regardless, that's
Ignore
neither here nor
that.
there. But what's another one? God of War 3 remastered.
Dallas Remastered.
I cannot believe they did that for PS4.
I wanted to question
they
how
did it
old
for
like God of War.
Or was it came out on PS3?
It was God of War 3, yeah. It came out on
How old?
PS3.
How old is the game?
God of
Probably
War
like
3?
six
It
years old at least. Has to be 08.
08, 09, one of those.
Yeah.
And then it came out in pretty much the first year the PS4 came out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Because like I don't know, the last one I played was 2. I think I played a bit of 1.
And then they
like 2.
remastered those, God of War 1 and 2 on PS3.
Oh, man.
On PS3, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot. That actually was pretty good for PS3.
What else?
But that's the thing, though. Like, why? It feels like, to me, developers being lazy, no offense against the guys who actually work hard, but, like, it feels like the idea is just being lazy, not thinking of new concepts of making the game better.
I don't know. In my point of view, it's like, let's say if it's a digital download, or like they already have it, they just take like half a year, maybe a year to remaster it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, let's say they spend, I don't know, $1 million on it, and
Next
then it
to
sells
nothing.
for like 15, 20 million. It's just free. They don't care if it does good or not. They just minimum
revenue.
doubled up what they spent on remaking it. So it's just like,
Yeah.
so it's
Because-
free, new to down, like just because of the downloads now, just like
You're tweaking the game.
digital downloads, just you don't spend any money. There's no physical copy. Like no one cares about really like wants to spend for the physical copy, so they don't really make much physical copies. So they save so much money and etc. And they get to
Yeah,
make so
there's
much.
not a whole lot of effort into just putting out
Yeah, so
a
like
game
remaking
remastering
just
it.
became a thing because it's free money.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
it's pretty much free money, but like, please. Why?
Don't do it. Just don't tweak the game. Like Crash Bandicoot makes total sense. You
that's
remaster the game.
That's from the ground up. It's a remake.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
Remasters,
great
right?
idea.
Yeah.
And I totally agree to it. Stick to its roots. If you do that, the game will do great. I think.
The
Oh,
only
I
thing
believe
that
that,
the
yeah.
only way like it can go bad, like they'll keep doing it until a lot of people just stop buying it. But like the thing about it is, there's probably
It's starting
enough
to
fools
happen.
that people just buy
You think so?
Gears of War is a great example.
No one's buying.
Well, I don't know. Did they even release the sales figures for Gears Remastered?
Fuck,
I don't think Xbox releases sales figures anymore.
You can find it on BGCharts.com.
Maybe, most likely, but
BGCharts.com.
Sponsored. Sponsors.
but that's the thing. People keep buying them. That's the thing.
Some people are, some people are not.
A lot of people people just buy
People
them.
just buy
They
them, yeah.
sell.
Yeah.
That's why they do.
Like,
them.
But
I would
that's
say a
going back
good
to
example
Skyrim.
is Necro. I'm pretty sure he did. Did he buy like Gears of War? I swear
I
he
don't
didn't
know.
buy it.
He did it.
He
He's
did it.
the
Okay,
hardest core
that's questionable.
Gears
yeah.
of War fan.
They made some
Yeah.
changes though to multiplayer. I didn't agree with, and neither did Halo.
Oh, okay. Did they?
They implemented a lot of things in Gears 3 into the multiplayer for Gears
Oh, okay.
1.
But Gears 3 wasn't like so bad.
Gears 3 was amazing. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm playing Gears 1. I want to play Gears 1.
Exactly.
You want that leg?
Just with like
Yeah,
yeah.
I do actually.
Just
that
with
2-piece.
a bit more. Just less hosting.
Less hosting.
hosting of
Host OP.
Host
So
OP.
OP.
No man, it's like Skyrim again. Like, it's like a total money grab because every single person who played games at that time bought that game because that game was the hype. That game was the game to play last gen.
People still play Skyrim. Skyrim's
People-
fucking amazing.
Exactly. You're
I
totally right.
so want to play it.
Shut up.
No, you won't. Shut up.
I have it. I just can't seem to find time to download it.
Just fucking play it, please. Just play it. You'll
You're not
enjoy
gonna
it.
play
Bro, we just got Overwatch. How am I gonna like?
Exactly. You're never gonna play
This is
it.
never gonna happen.
Hanzo is life.
And then
He ain't
like
touching anything right
then
now.
FIFA is coming out, and then like Forza is coming out, and then Forza. Man, I can't wait. Oh, can't wait. I'm so happy for Microsoft. Microsoft is the smartest person I've ever seen. Company.
You're a dumbass.
Microsoft, I don't know, company, right?
They're doing it right though with the whole like crossplay thing.
It's
Like,
so good.
Yeah.
I bought DLC. I played Killer Instinct on Xbox One, and I got rid of my Xbox, as we know, and I found out it's crossplay, and you can download it on Windows 10. And then I also found
You
out.
tried it?
No, I'm still downloading it. Like,
Oh.
I haven't- it's like halfway in like downloaded, but
Okay.
I found out that it's crossplay with Xbox One,
Mm-hmm.
and then the DLC you purchase on Xbox
Transfer
One
over.
transfers over
Yeah.
as well. So
it's your
I
live
was like,
account.
Yeah.
It's all based on
You
your
can
live
literally
account.
start a party.
It's all in one.
with someone on Xbox on PC.
Oh, I didn't
Wait,
know that. That's
Like
cool.
a Xbox Live.
Xbox Party, yeah.
Okay,
It's
because I
pretty-
know like Microsoft had Xbox Live.
When you log
Whatever
onto the
it is.
Xbox app, it's literally just Xbox One interface almost.
What?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sick.
You can like start a party or whatever. It shows your friends list, all that.
Too bad like Steven's the only person that has an Xbox,
Yeah. Well, he's getting a PC now, which is
so it's like
Master
He's
Race all the
doing-
way.
Master Race.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It'll
Past,
take time.
yeah, it'll take some time, but
Yeah, it'll take some serious time.
I, with the whole like remaster thing, I feel one end of the spectrum is the whole here's 2 years, they shell out a remaster and give us money kind of thing, and
Yeah.
then there's the actual like games, cool things that they do with Crash Bandicoot, Halo, whatever the hell.
What
that
else
comes
was
out.
there that actually looked fantastic?
This isn't part of the good one, but Devil May Cry 4, they released a special edition for it. And the thing is, they pretty much ported it to the new consoles, but they also added in new content. They made you play as other characters. They added new shit, like, new features and all that, which is awesome.
A lot of them did that. Even Gears of War did a bit of that, didn't they?
Not really, no. The multiplayer, yeah, but like single player is the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same trash.
no one changes.
Yeah, I love when they do that though. They add new things that don't take away from the game.
Well,
They
like
add to it.
the Game of the Year edition, right? Like you add like
That's
all the
DLC,
The
though.
DLC.
all DLC into one.
I'm talking
which
like
is-
brand new content specifically. for the
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
This wasn't DLC for
Oh,
Devil
okay.
May Cry.
my bad.
Oh, that's
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
They don't care about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one cares about me.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on the whole remaster thing. Like, I bought Uncharted Collection, which is one that's like in the middle, I find. Like, Uncharted games came out, like, Uncharted 1 came out, 2006?
Yeah,
2007?
when the PS3 launched.
And then they came out, every 3 years? I think,
Yeah.
or 2 years? And then...
3 came out.
But
What was the price point that you bought it for?
$45? $40?
See,
not
and
too bad.
that's what it is too. If
That's
it's
good.
priced cheaper, where it's to the point like, okay, you know what, it's cheap enough just to play it,
Just exactly.
and why not? But if you're charging like
$80.
$80, maybe like 50, 40
Full
bucks,
price, yeah.
like $50,
Yeah,
I think was Gears of
there's no
War Ultimate Collection when it first came out.
Yeah, it
$4.99.
wasn't full price. It was $49, which is
But even
still
that's
a lot.
still
Yeah.
a lot of money for a game that we all played.
Already. You should just give it to
10
you
years
if
ago.
you haven't still.
Yeah, if you want to play, you guys want to play it, I have it. Just ask me, I'll give it to you for free.
But
Here's War 1.
Gears 1.
No, not remastered.
Not remastered. Sorry, it's a remastered.
The
on
OG
Xbox.
one. Who needs?
Who needs that?
100% more lag.
No line though. Sorry.
Teach you how to host.
Teach you how to host. Be good.
Be good.
Don't play that
Use
shit.
fucking Lancer. That's what we'll teach you how to use.
Yeah, I know chainsaw.
That's just too strong.
2 pieces.
Did you try it?
In Gears,
Gears 1?
Yeah.
Lancer with host?
That's your host.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It's actually really
active is
is-
like a quarter of a clip, you're dead.
What? I didn't know
It's
that.
like the Gears. Was it the Gears 2 or Gears 3 though? What's that gun you used to use?
Oh,
The other auto one, the replacement for that one.
Hammer Burst.
No. The
It's crazy, whatever that gun
the
is.
charge with the blade on the end of it.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
it called?
yeah.
The old Lancer or whatever.
I can't remember.
I
but
can't for the life
Oh,
of
I
me.
hated that thing.
Where you go? I stab him when you're roadie running.
That's in Halo 3. That's in Gears 3.
Halo
Wrong
3,
game. Wrong genre.
That's in Gears 3 though.
Yeah.
Not Gears 2. Gears 2 is the best one.
Gears 2 is so fun.
Gears 3 is the best one on there.
No, Gears 2 is the best one, obviously. Gears 3.
Regardless, is that it? Is that what you all have to talk about?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Remasters.
ACs are cool. Just don't make
Just
it.
don't
like
do them
5
a year
years.
later. That's all I have to say. Don't make them a year
Yeah,
later.
yeah. Just wait like 10 years.
Yeah, do an anniversary.
Like
edition.
Nintendo
Imagine if
can
Nintendo
make
did like
$1 billion.
I know.
Right now they're like
Donkey Kong
remake all
64.
NES games.
Well,
all
oh yeah,
NES games.
Nintendo did a couple. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but that
Yeah, obviously. And what was it? The Metroids? Did they do the Metroids or no?
they did Metroid Prime Trilogy, which
Okay,
was
yeah.
they added some like lighting effects to the games and made them widescreen and
Okay.
made you use the Wii mode. and
I
shit.
just know.
What?
It's actually really good.
You have it, don't you? If I'm not mistaken, or did you not?
Had them on my Wii U.
Wii U. Okay, you had. Okay, I was on the Wii U. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I felt like you had them. But okay.
Oh, I beat the first two.
Worth
Not so
it.
bad.
That's good enough. You got far.
Far enough.
The only thing I'm waiting for is a remaster of Half-Life.
Okay, no, I'm not waiting for that. I'm waiting for like the newest Half-Life.
Fuck, I'll wait. I'll wait for Half-Life 3, but like Half-Life and Half-Life 2 remastered. Shh.
Don't tell him. You give him bad ideas. I don't
As
want.
long as it stays on the Source Engine, though, I can't have it like on some
It's gonna be Source Engine 3.
yeah
Source
Source
Engine
Engine or 2.
Anyways,
Source Engine 2 or something.
We're going
like that.
totally off topic here.
Yeah.
Back to our main topic.
What do you mean? It's a remastered topic. If I say I'm talking about remastering,
Oh, you're so
yeah,
meta.
Half-Life.
You cool.
We're talking about the same topic. It's just a remastered Half-Life.
I never have.
Okay, let's go into my topic then, since we're done here with that. I'd say you could have an honest opinion about this, since you play a lot of Counter-Strike and you know the scene and all that.
I
But,
enjoy scenes.
Yes.
I'm a scene kid.
You're an idiot.
Get out.
Too.
But esports and competitive gaming in general. I want to know your general opinion. Is esports an actual sport? Do you agree with these guys making millions of dollars or whatever the hell it may be, being professional gamers?
As long as you put in time into something, I feel like the money's worth. And if you have to like dedicate your whole life, at least I'd give it to the Koreans and all of them. Because I've seen some of the US ones, they don't really spend as much.
Well, Korean.
I'm talking about like, this one's probably more for a league, like Korean wise.
Yeah, but-
Because like
yeah.
they literally,
train every day,
live-
24. They live for
live
it. Yeah.
and they wonder like why Koreans or
Master
even the
race.
EU is so much stronger than any. But we like to have fun. They like to make it their job. So they make it their money's worth. We make it like a hobby.
Well, don't they move
Or,
into like a house together and they have a coach and they get up
Yeah,
every
they-
day and practice like 8
they
hours, 10 hours
eat-
a day?
They eat the same time. Everything's the same routine. It's always the same
Mhm.
routine. Us, it's like, or in the US, it's just
Or in
like
us.
just wake up at whatever time. Unless it's like a practice day, because they'll probably have practice days. I can't really talk for for all the teams, but like most of the times they just like one's still sleeping, whatever. Just play
Yeah,
like
set
stream,
schedule,
you know.
yeah.
So like whatever. Most days it's like one's sleeping, the other one wakes up and streams. One streams at night, whatever. They all have different like kind of like.
Practice times again.
Like
No,
again, it was practice
so-
times. They end up practicing in solo queue or whatever, or even like in Counter-Strike, like just going in solo or just with pugs or whatever. Not with their actual team members. They go with like other NA players.
Well, something happened, as I don't know if either of you two know. 2 Korean pro Overwatch players played in a tournament, and
They got banned. Too strong.
no.
Hanzo and Genji.
What are you talking about right now? They played in a tournament, and on the other team was a 17-year-old Korean girl. I'm not sure what her
Oh
name
my
was.
God.
I'm sorry, I don't know. But it was in an article I read. This was like a week ago or a week and a half ago.
She
But
must be. Her name must be Diva.
they lost. The 2 Korean guys lost. Their team lost, and this 17-year-old Korean girl she's a Zarya main, and
Okay.
you look.
Ooh, Zarya.
Yeah, and literally, like, when they looked at her footage and looked at her plays, it literally is like a machine. Like, you know, it was like looking at a bot almost. Like, it was unprecedented. Like, it was like inhuman.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
her reaction times and all
Oh
that.
my God, I want to be
And
that. Give me that.
They called her out on
Hacking?
hacking or
Probably.
cheating or whatnot, and they said, like, if it turns out like you're cheating or whatever, if there's some kind of fuck up. One of the guys said if there's some kind of fuck up with a sponsorship or whatever the hell, I said, I'm gonna go to this girl's house and I'm gonna bring a knife. I'm gonna bring a knife to this girl's house.
Seriously?
Yeah, and to make it even worse, he said, I'm not joking. Right after that,
Jesus.
he's like, I'm not joking either.
On live TV?
He made a statement, and I don't know. If
How do you even say that? How do you say that publicly? Well, I guess it's Korea, but no one cares. Like,
But
you make that note in America or whatever, in Canada,
yeah, you get
and the police,
popos at your door is like instantly.
especially to
You're-
a 17-year-old
you're banned
girl,
from-
you're done.
You're banned from all
Well,
tournaments.
you're not alive.
I don't know if the same guy or the other guy that was on the team. He said that he would, if it turns out that he was wrong and she isn't a cheater, they'd quit their career, their Overwatch.
Bro,
What the
bro,
hell?
if she's that much stronger, I'll be like, it's not worth. I have to spend so much time.
Then it turns out she wasn't cheating. She was just that good.
What?
And they brought it to Blizzard. Blizzard cleared her of any accusations. Said, yeah, she's not cheating. She's just a really good Zarya player. And then they quit. They're like,
That's
okay,
it?
They quit. They
Why
don't.
would you?
They don't play Overwatch anymore.
Bro, just imagine how heartbroken you have to be to get completely bodied.
One, it's sexist. I think they're sexist pigs. That's what they are. in
No,
my
they're
opinion.
definitely sexist.
I think they're just
but,
mad they
like,
lost to a girl. At
You
the end
get
of the
bodied,
day.
like, if you literally, like, if you watch a robot, like, I don't know, if I was playing a game and I felt, like, really good at it, and I just got sat down that quick, and I'm like, I felt like I was at my best, at my prime, I'd quit at that point. I'd be like, that's my prime, and I just got sat
But isn't
down.
that with like all athletes though? Like there's always someone, that one person.
No,
you
but
are.
like you have 10 people or 11 people to play with. But like when you're like 6 people, and let's say you're the best on your team, and then you think you're at your prime, and then this girl just like, or girl, guy, whatever,
Doesn't matter.
completely doubles your skill, and you're like, I can play for fun, I guess. Like you can't,
But
because if that's the
everyone
new
else,
age,
like
if
other
that's the new age,
teams.
because if you see her, you're just expecting the rest of the kids growing up to be the same way. At least in Korea, because I don't know, I've watched the like gaming lounges. They just have massive LAN gaming lounges.
Yeah, they're big and
Massive. It looks so good. I want to go there, but
probably
like,
bees just pick a computer and play. Any
yeah,
game.
they have so much, man. They have so much. Like their fun time is after school is go and play video games. It's like, how do you beat that?
Well, they have dedicated like channels on television to esports. Like,
Yeah, so they're just
I
like
believe it.
exactly.
They
So
do.
in the end, like, how do you beat that? But like they're Korean, and I don't know how they failed that. How they failed that?
But
is
yeah,
beyond me.
they got really mad though. Like they were pretty salty about the whole thing.
I still think if we're talking about competitive, Overwatch is fun, but I don't think it should be competitive. Like, it's too, even though it's like a really team based
Very team
game,
based.
but like
I'm sure this was overall land though when they did a tournament.
for sure, it's just like still hard. Like, there's still like I feel there's still latency, not latency, but like I feel like registry. Like even if you shot
I
like,
disagree. I feel like the shots are.
because
pretty
it looks so
fun.
like I don't know.
There's
I don't know
obviously
how
gonna
bad
be
it
some
is
form
online.
of latency. It's not to Counter-Strike standards of like the whole like tick thing. I don't know about that, but that's another thing. But it's obviously not going to be as like perfect as like a scenario in Counter-Strike maybe, but it's still competitive. There's still like team play strategy, team composition, and all that, which obviously no one has a fucking clue about when I play online. There's this Genji running around, and there's this Mei. Is anyone gonna counterpick to McCree? Anyone? Nobody? Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and die as Mercy while my team is shit.
They're like, why is this?
Every game I play Mercy. There's a Reaper.
Why is
there's
there a
Genji,
Tracer behind me?
There's a Mei. There's a Tracer. Fucking going straight for me as fucking Mercy.
You have like all the walls. They just go through, and you're like, man, these walls.
And I'm just dead. I'm watching. I literally like 2 games straight. I watched this Widowmaker just scoped in as this Tracer is like in a room with me, and I'm trying to fucking dodge and shit. I'm using the Widowmaker to glide and get away. And this Widowmaker just standing there, just scoped in, ignoring everything that's going on.
People,
like,
if you play like any shooting games, please put a headset on. Like, it helps so much.
Use your fucking mic, man. That's the number one thing I can advise. Is that
if you're
use
playing
a mic.
Like, unless I guess I don't know. Overwatch is like more or less fun. Unless you're playing in the competitive version or like the competitive servers.
Ranked, you mean?
Ranked, whatever.
They should force you to use a mic.
Like, you have to have, like, you should use your mic.
No, they should say if you don't have a mic installed, you can't queue up.
That'd be useful.
Even if you mute your mic or you somehow it fucking kicks you off the game or whatever, because that's
Soul's just all shaky right now.
I know. I'm pretty salty. Sodium levels are pretty high right now, but fucking, what's your opinion, Matt?
Oh, which part?
What part?
Like, the esports in general, like
esports.
Overwatch.
Well, do you think Overwatch is competitive?
I played the beta. I mean, like, I can see why it could be competitive because it's 5v5, 6v6. Each one has like own class.
Yeah.
Each one counts a clash.
There's strategy for sure.
There's a lot of strategy in that game. I think there is. Like, it's kind of like LOL, League of Legends.
It's just as long as it doesn't get to the point where it breaks and one comp always wins in a certain map.
As long as
you can't beat it no matter what. Because like, to some point, like, you can defend for like 10 minutes. And like, sometimes you just literally can't beat it. Like, if your aim is that good, like if you overwhelm a team, it's not.
So you're talking best team composition for that one spot.
For that one spot of the map, and you just literally can't get by it.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's somewhat balanced for the most part, I mean, I could see it being competitive, right?
Yeah, I'd feel.
But if it's not balanced game overall, then no, it's not gonna be a competitive game.
There are characters that aren't as good as other characters, but they're very few.
But I find the game more fun to watch versus League of Legends.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, people watch League. I don't like watching people play League. Yeah. Hell, I hate playing League, but like, I hate watching people play League. But I can watch people play Overwatch because it's actually.
It's not like a leveling scenario. It's not slow. It's fast paced.
Oh yeah,
it's a gun game or it's a shooting game.
Shooting game, absolutely.
FPS like always quick, always like entertaining, especially when there's like massive lights and things going on.
Plays to be made and all that, and massive like moments. Like,
and you're just
it's like League in that sense because you.
It's just like if League was a team fight all the time.
Yeah,
then it'd be like entertaining. Yeah. But I want to say the Koreans kind of made it like that because they always force every objective and everyone always is grouped together fighting. So it's almost like always a group fight, except for everyone fights like because top takes teleport. If you know anything, they just kind of join the fight from the top of the map, and then the mid starts walking down, and then L ends up like in the dragon pit, and then they all fight there like every 5 minutes or whatever. Or is it 6 minutes? 4 minutes? I haven't played that game in a while, but
fuck League.
But
stop hating, bro. But you should hate. Fuck League.
Like
too much time.
Esports, I guess. Is it a sport? Yeah.
Is it a sport? Would you consider it a sport?
Absolutely. Why not?
Define a sport.
That's hard.
Time and dedication.
Hard work.
Like as long as you.
When you think of a sport, you think of like
physical.
Rigorous physical activity.
But there is
mental.
There's
a lot of mental
exercise.
Mental
like watching race cars all day, watching Formula 1. It's a lot of mindset, right?
You have to lower your mind.
Lower your mind.
Lower your like standard to watching.
Yeah, but in Formula 1, if you're not paying the 100% attention, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna crash.
No, exactly, right? It's that reaction time. Same with video games. Reaction time and
people are entertained by reaction time, just like plays, good. Like when you do something crazy.
Yeah,
like you flicking to that Tracer's head last night. That was pretty beast.
There you go.
You gotta
That
play
was
the game
nice.
with Hanzo.
Oof. Hanzo's
I'm
surprisingly
good. I don't
like
The
play
guy
fun.
with the bow.
I don't want to play the game.
The guy with the
I'm
bow.
gonna play the game. Play the it's good enough
You
for
know?
me. I don't play the game.
You know, the guy with the bow
Got the bow.
climbs up
No.
walls.
Ash?
Anyways, I'm so sick of League. Talking about League already. I fucking hate League.
Just hate like hearing it because it comes out of everyone's mouth.
Do we have any League on our wall?
Yeah, we do. Don't
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Where's the league on the wall?
Where is she?
Find
Oh,
a
we have Lee
There's a
Sin
jinx
there.
Who's that?
somewhere. I
Who's-
swear.
who's-
No, that's in my room.
Oh,
Who's
that's
this?
in your room.
That's
Okay.
Lee Sin. That's
Is that league?
Shut up, man.
Please
Nobody
get out.
likes you.
that's
Is it a league or no?
That's Samus, you fucking
Oh, that's
idiot.
Samus. Sorry. Who's that then?
Okay, enough. You're embarrassing everyone watching right now. You're making everyone cringe with disappointment.
Who's that
I
guy
specialize
behind
in
you?
race cars.
Isaiah, who's that guy behind
Who's
you?
this guy?
It's Master Chef, obviously.
Chef. I am the chief.
But-
don't forget to watch our cooking channel.
So, with the contrast between the whole physical and mental thing, do you feel like people that play esports should be paid as high as they do for what they do?
How high is high?
Well, mainly people get paid. They obviously get paid.
It is high depending on the view count. Like the only reason sport players get so much money is because the views
It's
come
a lot
in
of
so
demand for
much.
it,
Like
yeah.
so much demand. Like
If no one cared about esports, these players or professionals or athletes won't
if
be
you
getting paid.
if you compare like one game versus another game, like Overwatch players don't get paid nothing. They
It's 'cause the
probably
game's
like,
new though. That's
but
why.
like even
New
then,
game.
like I don't know, Smite, whatever,
Or League of Legends versus
Heroes of the
Counter-
Storm.
there's a scene for everything.
There's everything. Everything becomes like a
Yeah.
game because you can make money off anything. If you like something,
And
chances 10 million people like it as well,
and we'll watch it.
and we'll watch it. So
It's like real sports, like watching people play soccer here, which don't get paid much, MLS. But if you go to Europe, you're getting paid a lot more
yeah, exactly.
because the way it is, the man there is crazy. Everyone's watching soccer
Yeah.
in Europe, not
You have to
really
watch it.
in US because other sports in US. So
That-
same idea with
So, yeah.
esports.
they only get paid more is because
People like it
the
more.
company, like the winning pot is there. It's not like they get
Yeah,
paid
yeah,
per.
yeah.
It's the winning pot, the tournaments that they win. So it's like
That's
it's good
one piece
because
of
they
it, though.
practice a lot to win that money, and that money, the higher it gets, the more they want it, the better plays you get, the more players you get, the more the company ends up getting because more people end up viewing it and
Yeah,
playing it. So
yeah.
in the end,
Well, that's
they're
like,
using these players to make more money and feeding them money.
that's like
companies
half
make
of it.
way
though.
too much
half
fucking
of it,
money.
though. What about the sponsorships? And they get sponsored.
Yeah,
they have
exactly.
they make a team. Then
It's
they all
pretty much
live
like
together.
the way you look at it is like the players end up making money because of a lot of people making money off them. So it's like the sponsorships, the like let's say YouTubers, whatever. You become like sponsored. You get YouTube money.
Yeah,
You can start like Twitch like
But that's what
streaming,
professional guys
and then
do, though,
eventually
right?
guys just like there's so much income that they're using you to make more money and giving you a little bit, but eventually when you do all these, you're making a lot of money as well.
Yeah,
So you become like a big person, like a figure. I don't know, like the shows, like the Kardashians, let's say, whatever. They make a lot of money from other people using them to make money because like you put them on TV,
Yeah.
they get viewed by so many people. The company makes way more money than they do, but they still make a shitload of money. Is what I'm saying. Like
like
league
they're- it's like
players
they're-
make a shit ton
yeah.
of money because the game gets viewed so much. But Riot, you don't know how much Riot makes. Riot probably makes a shitload of money just to get these guys out there. And they're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, we'll up it up now to 3 million, to 4 million. Sure, whatever. We don't care because we're still making even more money.
Yeah.
They won't up the fucking price or the prize if they're not making more money than the
No, of
prize.
course
Well, yeah,
not.
they're
They'll make a
taking a
shitload.
cut and all
So they're
that.
just like,
So you feel it's,
free.
justified?
So it's it's
Absolutely.
for sure it's a sport. Like I feel like,
they obviously put
and they have a
work.
coach. Like if you have a coach, this is a sport.
It's
I'm
pretty
sorry.
much a sport
It's pretty-
at that
like if
point.
you have people telling you like what to do and just like.
you don't have a sport in poker, or you don't have a coach in poker.
That's also
But poker is still a sport.
It's poker a sport.
No, that's a
Yes.
good. That's a good example.
That's actually
That's
good.
a great
Poker
example.
is a sport. It is the waiting game, pretty much, right? It's pure mind. It's pure
Technically,
concentration.
yeah. Isn't I guess chess and
Depends
chess
on how you
is-
look at it.
is chess a sport?
It can be.
I assume so.
Same idea.
Chess.
But again, poker is a different topic in the sense where it's
Yeah,
gone really
like
big
if
in the last
you
5 years.
if you hear the, how do you say that? the term physical sports, like they say this is a physical sport. The meaning that there's different types of sport. If you're saying that this is a physical sport, like
okay, when you put it that way, yeah.
Like there has to be a different term for other sports. So
a mental sport.
Mental
okay,
sport.
well, but when esports like it viewed in the public eye, like when I remember seeing like a clip from like television, like Sportsnet.
Oh my god!
You know which one I'm probably
yeah,
talking about.
I know exactly.
Where they brought
the
up
girls.
No,
there was one girl, one guy. So she's like, "How do they make so much money?"
Yeah, it was like a whole bunch of them sitting
like,
down at like Sportsnet, and they brought up esports. So there's this esports, and they just get together and play video games, and they were pretty much making fun of it at that point. It's like it's not a sport, you know. It's like
sport. You gotta get hurt and break your body so you don't get to play your sport. In the end of the day, like
it's just a bunch of people playing video games on a computer. How is this a sport? And
well, I mean, if
ridiculing
you're hosting a hall or an arena and you have 40,000 people watching you play live,
and
in any sport
and online,
it's something that's there. Some kind of potential to make money.
It's
for sure there is. Yeah. So I mean, if we all rented a hall of the ACC and try to play sports there, and no one's gonna watch us.
Yeah.
No one cares about us.
Yeah.
There's some kind of demand behind these players.
You.
Me at least, yes, I get it. But some kind of demand behind the sports, behind the players, behind the whole idea. So that's why I mean, esports is irrelevant.
Well, at the end of the day, it's just entertainment, right?
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's people doing something for entertainment.
Like,
and
why would you
watch it?
Yeah, like why would you? Like aside from having fun, you see it as like money.
Are they having fun though playing those games?
I'm sure if they.
I assume like they enjoy it, but like
there are some.
The one thing I hated about League is there's
so.
no change. It's like if you play like a role, you're stuck to those characters in that role, and if you feel like you want to change that role, you can't. If you're good at like changing roles in Overwatch or whatever, like you're good at defensive and offensive and even support.
Yeah.
If someone's like, let's say he's a good Mercy, but I'm a good Zenyatta, whatever, another healer. He plays her better than I do, and I play him better than he does. So he'll go offense for one map, and I'll go the healer because it's just you're better at that champion. You can switch roles within an instant.
That's encouraged though, because Overwatch hero switching is part of the game.
That's what I mean. But like, I know you can't do it within the League game, but like the next game, let's say they play a composition that you can't technically like possibly beat. You're like, oh man, this character would beat it. Oh, I play this on my free time. My support doesn't. I can play this support. If he only played the same character I did and was almost at the same level, I can switch and we can still make a decent play or whatever. You know what I mean? But you can't just do that with that. Like even in Counter-Strike, switching positions or switching roles, like
playing a part of the map.
Like whatever, someone will rotate and you're like, you know what? I'll stay here and I'll play the lurker instead. Mm-hmm. Like if a play gets made, like let's say the lurker's like, yeah, there's nobody on this bomb site. All come here. One guy will stay down at that site for whoever's gonna rotate and starts to play the lurker while everyone goes to that previous lurker. Yeah. So it's like there's just so much more variety and you have so much. So it's more fun to you. You're like, yeah, man, I'm having like fun. That's my role. Like League, I don't know. League.
Well, yeah.
I assume they enjoy it, but like I feel like they enjoy the money. There's it's a way bigger.
Yeah,
but look at it in a sense where like people play like sports, like hockey.
It's the same thing. They play the one role.
They play one role only. That's all they play.
Yeah,
very rarely
they strive to move up. A lot of people strive to move up. Like,
but the thing is, like when you're the off season, I guess they have an off season too in esports. Hopefully, they probably don't. But all you do is practice.
Yeah.
So at a certain point, when you're practicing or you're playing the game and you're just burnt out, you're tired of the game. Mm-hmm. You lose the passion.
That happens.
You don't a lot of people just
esports a lot as well.
Esports I feel like you lose a lot of passion a lot quicker than sports, because sports it's like I feel like it's in you, and then there's different games. Like there isn't a different type of soccer or whatever. Like or like if you want to play a different sport, you're literally changing the whole thing. But if you play one FPS and move to another FPS, all you got to do is just get used to the game. But your aim is still good because you practice FPSs and you know like. You're used to the mouse and keyboard or whatever, and you just move really like smoothly with it. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
not even that. Some people can get burnt out from the stress like of just playing esports because I've heard a lot of things about it's very like taxing on yourself. Like
Oh, it's like every other sport.
Yeah,
out
pretty
there.
much. Like people, like have fucking breakdowns, and, and, like just mentally like aren't well, and because the stress, like you're stressed 24/7.
But like,
Yeah.
if you, I don't know if I heard it much of in America because they have like too much fun. But like, I assume in like Korea
and
when you're
stuff?
stuck in like a little like they don't even have like mansions. Here we have like mansions. Everyone's in a fucking mansion.
Yeah.
Down there, like I've seen a lot of the
Just in,
gamers.
like,
It's
an
just like a little
apartment or
fucking
whatever.
apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all just stuck together with their beds like laid next to each other. It's just literally like, it's a life, like a huge lifestyle. It's just like,
Yeah,
my
that's what it
parents, I'll
is.
leave at 16 or whatever, and then you start living with these guys, and you're just like, I don't really know these guys, but like,
Well, that's why they're so good.
you just get picked up by a guy. You're just like, hey, come
You
here,
get
come here,
scouted.
come here. You get
As in,
scouted.
like a real
Quick,
sport.
Yeah, like exactly like a real sport. And they're just like,
Yeah.
that's exactly another point. Like if a team member sees, if another team member sees you, like, yo, come to my team, I'll actually like pay you more. People are actually getting paid just to join a team,
Oh, absolutely.
like to buy out players.
Yeah.
If there's a trade up, like buying
Yeah.
contracts.
It's another comparison to sports as well, real sports.
So it's
as well.
like if you're getting to that point where it's just the only thing that's missing is the physical aspect,
Might as
you're
well.
pretty much
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
pretty
a
much
sport.
You're there. You're absolutely there.
You've
Yeah.
reached,
Alright,
you've reached
so
a sport level.
verdict: it's a sport.
No shit.
All right,
It's a sport.
What are you, new?
It's called esports.
it's called esports for a reason.
There's real
Hey.
sports, there's esports.
But in the same sport, in the same category.
All right, we're running out of time here. Andrew, what's your topic here?
MMOs versus MOBAs, or are MMOs alive still, or MOBAs taking over?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's a good
what's
one
taking
actually.
over?
I would say
Oh,
FPS
wow.
are still there because FPS just
FPS will always
FPS
always
There's
doesn't-
always
exist.
demand for FPSs, for sure there is.
But like,
What's your
MMOs.
opinion? Do you think MMOs like
man, MMO
fallen off in the past couple of years, like 5 years?
Everyone's trying like to step in, like try like a new approach to MMOs, but I feel like just go back to like retail WoW, like vanilla WoW. Like I feel like I don't know, it's
Everyone
because like
wants
everyone
vanilla
knows that
WoW.
like the hardcore, if it just stops being a money thing and just starts being about the game and not about keeping more people or making it more casual, a lot of people just make something easy for a lot of people to buy. Like Nintendo will just stick to things that are easy for everyone to buy. They make just their money because kids love it and adults can play it too.
Yeah,
but, like,
simple.
You go sell Gears of War, there's only like select few that want this. It's not like the whole world wants
So
it.
it's
So it's
niche, pretty much, is what
like,
you're
it's very
saying.
niche. So it's like MMOs now are just like, how do we make it flashy and more like visually appealing to the player? Like, oh man, I want to buy this because it looks good, not because it is good, because it looks good.
Yeah.
That how many times do you see something? It's like, oh, I want this. It looks good, but then like when you play, it,
When
it's
you
like,
play it,
it's just
it's
like
like a,
I don't know. It looked good, but like it's not like Blade and Soul. Great, great.
looks
like
great.
looks
and
great. We just waited like 2 years. Was it 2 years?
I
somewhere?
waited like 3 years.
Dude,
I think.
we waited it forever.
I think I played for
2
you
months,
guys.
a month.
I
we
played
played
for
it.
you guys.
I played it
Yeah.
for,
I played beta.
no, I played it for like a solid like 2 weeks.
When it came out,
I was giving it like
When it came
a month.
out,
This
you
guy
boosted
2
the hell
weeks.
of a.
I swear a month at least.
No.
I couldn't play the game was shit from the beginning. I played it in Chinese beta.
Yeah, but you're bad. It's like,
What do you mean? How
You
is
have
that?
to be like-
Correct.
You have to be boom, boom,
What do you mean?
good.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Blade and Soul, I'm not hating on the game. That game is pretty fucking good. It looks
was-
good and it plays
Yeah,
fucking
I just
awesome.
wish, even in like Terra, let's say, Terra had like a great visual,
Yeah,
great.
visually
the
online.
game was fun. I just wish it wasn't on shit servers that you literally, hey, I'm gonna lead this fucking shot from across the world just to like land, and then you can't really have like fun fights, and then range becomes nullified. It's all melee because when you swing a sword in a 360 position, fuck lag, you're hitting him no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like being ranged becomes hard with latency. So it's like now you're playing an FPS versus a fucking Genji, and you're like he's jumping around. You're like I can't fucking hit this guy. He's everywhere, and I'm losing to this guy real quick.
But is that the problem with MMOs and why you're dying, or is it more like
No,
MMOs are changing?
Like that's just how I feel. Like it's not why they're dying, but like everyone's different and trying a different approach, but they can't seem to get it fully like
Because when WoW first came out, that game was massive, it was big, everyone loved it.
yeah, because
But now
great.
I think the game itself hasn't really changed. It's gotten too casual, and that's why people actually like it. Because it actually was a challenge. You felt accomplished doing things, right?
Screw casual. Like,
Yeah, that was the whole like.
That's the whole point of MMOs. You got somewhere, you accomplish something, you get
it's your
something
it's your
out
life.
of it. Yeah.
It becomes like you in the game. So it's like you want to like make yourself a better version of yourself or whatever. Let's say if a lot of people start like role playing, it's like, oh man, I want to make my character a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say for like Forza, the only reason I'd spend so much time on Forza is because I want to make the car I want in real life in the game, so I'll spend a lot of time into it and wanting to like create it
as you thought it would be
as I want it to be in real life. So it's like you're playing a game to make something in real life. So it's like you want to be the character pretty much. So you want to like you start making the money, you start like hunting the stuff you want. It takes you time, but like it's so worth it in the end of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Not like I want this, I got it, all right, I'm done.
But
that's like that's pretty much it. Like, what the fuck? That I don't want. Like, but I'm a casual player. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just want my shit. I want to get off. Like, because I'm not a PvEer. No, but even then, I'm not a PvEer. I never really want to spend the time.
Yeah, we dabbed our feet in it.
But I still like. Yeah, I enjoyed it for the time being. Like, I can do it for like a solid few months. Like.
PvE.
But like, yeah.
Once you see all the content, it's
like, but after like
done.
I did the content, it's just like like lore is cool. I love the lore, but it's like when it comes to just like farming the pieces just to be best in slot, not even just like, all right,
it's
like,
redundant.
I don't want to beat the game that much. That's why I stick to PvP, because technically in PvP you don't beat the game. You just
get better.
Kill people.
Yeah,
That's all you do is you get your items,
and
you kill people. That's one thing I actually did like in PvP is that like. Back then, even though I enjoyed getting my pieces, and I'm like, oh man, this guy's fucking got his full gear, and then, man, you envy him. You're like, this is so good. He looks so good. You're like, I want to be that, you know? I want to be that. Everyone just, like, you walk around town, you're like, yo, I'm that guy. And it's
everyone
not, like, out of the way.
Yeah.
It's not like in real life, I gotta fucking make money, make a company to even get this fucking Maserati or whatever this guy has.
Yeah.
No, it's just, I just gotta spend more time and... Maybe get like the right people or make more money, whatever, in the game, and it seems more like reachable in the game. So it's like,
whereas, well, even with that gear in PvE, you can not be good and still kind of be good
now
because of the gear. But with
PvP,
you can get max gear and still be
exactly. Except if you play DK, like just hit buttons. If you don't know how to play that, then you please
fuck DK. Fuck Wrath DK.
Fuck Wrath DK.
Yeah. But even when I played Terra, I played Terra for 2 years. Doing PvE was actually like it felt fun because back when it first came out, you had the challenges to do or the raids or whatever.
Yeah,
they're actually challenging.
Yeah,
at the time.
But you gotta understand.
But once you get the gear, you felt like that point where like you're the man.
Yeah.
You got certain gear from PvE and certain gear from PvP, so you tell a difference. You can tell like a PvE hero.
Yeah. One
have
thing.
all his accolades and you're a god.
I think it's one thing. Like I know in all games there's the transmogging where you change your look.
Transmog is.
So it's like transmog is great. Like I loved it because they stopped making good looking gear. At least
you know what transmog is?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But like back then, it's like it's what made you. It's like. You look at that guy's gear, you know that's his gear. You're like, man, that guy has that. No way. Now you're just like sitting here like...
Everyone has the same gear.
Now everyone just looks the same. Everyone just like, oh man, this is the... I'm going to be a blue DK. Because everybody's a fucking... everyone has a blue DK. But it's like, it's not interesting anymore. Like the gear-wise. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm like, man, that guy has that shit. Is he strong? I look at him like, this guy's a piece of shit.
Gear,
like, oh my god, this guy.
That's the thing.
Oh, please. Don't get me wrong, like that's a subject I can't argue with because like I don't know, I love it so much, but it's just like you don't have that like I can wear this but you can't because I got somewhere that you
work for
get
it.
that I worked.
Yeah, you worked for it. You grinded it out and you got it.
So it's like
okay.
That's one section of maybe why WoW alone is slowing down, but I mean like
yeah, but let me tell you why though MMOs have fell off.
I don't think MMOs have fallen off in general, but I think it's more
they have.
They fell enough.
But I think more WoW is falling off.
Yeah, but WoW is the pinnacle.
Yeah, but the thing is, the whole free to play has totally changed the game.
Yeah, but that's different. Ever since WoW came out, ever since like 06, 07, every MMO on the market tries to be like WoW.
Yeah, all the free to play
Ever
games.
since like 07, 08, since then, every MMO that's come out has had some kind of hotkey system, some kind of targeting system, whatever, grind, the same loot system, whatever, boss mechanics, doesn't matter.
Exactly.
And everything just got overpopulated, and this, became the same thing pretty much. People would go to a game, okay, this is like WoW, quit, whatever, and it kind of stagnated the market and oversaturated.
It just sucks
because that was a big issue because everyone would be like, wow, but differently.
You just kind of get stuck here like, all right, I want to play this for a couple of months. This reminds me of WoW. I want to go play WoW.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to put time into WoW. Fuck both those games. Like that's my routine. I'm like, oh man, this shit reminds me of WoW. I want to go play WoW.
But what confuses me
WoW.
the most is how MMOs back in the day were more grindy and they required more time to do stuff. And when you did get that stuff, it was more a rewarding feeling because you put that time and effort into getting it. And you're like, oh, look at me. I've got a fucking Thunder Fury on my back. That guy's got a Thunder Fury. He's the only one on the server that has one. That guy's a beast. Yeah,
he
probably is. He spent all those hours grinding the fucking materials.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter who you are behind the computer. You can be a beast. No one will be like, that guy's a no-lifer.
It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a South Park guy, a fat guy in the fucking episode.
That guy's a no-lifer. Oh, man. All this hard work just to get called a no-lifer.
But what confuses me is that they made it more casual and appealing. They made it less time consuming.
Yeah.
Now, which confuses the hell out of me. You'd think it would.
MMOs are based on the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But WoW is literally you can get to level 100, which is cap right now, in
5 hours.
A day.
With potions and
if you had everything, if you had everything. But if you just started the game.
Even then, it's nowhere near there.
It would probably take you a maximum of a month to hit 100.
But that's the point of MMOs where you grind out to 60 or 100, whatever the cap was, then the game starts.
Yeah, the end game is the real game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had one thing that I enjoyed about WoW, even though it was hard for me, is making the money to buy your skills. And having to skip skills because you don't have the money to buy it.
Oh yeah, the levels.
You're just I gotta buy the rank of this. I'm like, oh man, this fucking shit. I don't have the money for it. Now just there's no, there's still fun.
Obstacles
the one thing I loved about MMO is I can't wait to hit this level. I'm gonna get this skill. I'm gonna level up, get this skill.
And it completely changes everything.
And just
class kind of.
And just I can't wait. This class gets fun at this level.
Yeah.
At this before that, it's just you just hate your life.
Yeah.
Which again, casual is you get to get there faster, so you're finally my class doesn't suck, fucking blow ass.
That's smart though, what they did back then. That's hook you.
Yeah.
You're oh, okay, this guy can do nothing, but here's this awesome skill that completely changes the game. And then it's oh my god, I got this now. I'm gonna play for another 100 hours.
Gotta play this.
Get the next one.
You're man, this item totally changes everything. I gotta go grind out that fucking item. Exactly.
It's the same thing with the items.
Then you're sets. Oh man, I will rape. One thing about vanilla WoW is there wasn't an arena system, so it's anyone that played gear, everyone that wanted gear had to PvE.
Mm-hmm.
So had to raid. So it's everybody raided. It's if you don't raid, you're going nowhere in the game. You're literally naked. You're just going to get raped by everybody. You're not going to go find gear from a vendor that'll make you on par with this guy that spent 500 hours on the game. No, you just play the game and you're this guy is so strong. I got to either some people get defeated, which they're not MMO players. If they just get defeated, they're I can't beat this guy. I'm not even going to play this game anymore. This game shit. They just fuck yo, this guy has this. Where do I get this? I want to get this. And then you start playing the game more and you enjoy it. You're fuck yeah, I'm getting there. I'm and then there's just so much more, it's so much more rewarding than getting something just handed to you.
No, that's the problem with, even in Terra, same thing. Everything's given to you now. There's no grind. There's no effort. There's no... getting 60 cap level is 10 times faster to get there now. You can do it in a day almost.
Yeah.
And it's it took me months. 2 months.
I think one good thing WoW could do is if you're wearing they had this where it's if you're wearing PvP gear, it's not the same the same item level, which is
eye level.
How good the gear is compared to the raiders. So it's if a raider is wearing 500 and you're wearing 450, but when you get into combat with any player, your item level skyrockets to there, so you're both at 500 now, which is kind of unfair for them because
is that what's happening?
Yeah,
now?
They scale.
They scale. It instantly scales to their level. They'll get a little bit if they cap out the game. If you beat the hardest mode, they'll get to like 512 or some shit.
You're joking, right?
And then you'll be at 500. Let's say right now it's like in the 700.
So if I hit level 100, and you did everything and you can do.
Yeah, I can spend so much time on the game.
And
all you gotta do is just play PvP.
Yeah.
For like 4 weeks maximum, or 2 weeks, or even like not even 2 weeks, 3 days. 3 days on like the days where they give you more like honor or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're almost there. All you gotta do is arena, and then done. That's it. Like you just go for
That's
your
at the
4
end
weeks.
of the expansion though, where you can get everything pretty much quickly, right?
No, even just BGing. Imagine BGing like 4 times a day.
And then
or battlegrounds.
And then you do arenas for like 2, 3.
Like
4 weeks.
while you're growing, because like I'm talking about if they're end game, meaning the season's over if they're already end game.
Okay.
If they're end game, meaning that if you step on right now, if he were to step on a WoW right now, he can get all the gear he wants. Easy. So yeah, you can be the same HP as them, same damage, same everything as them. You won't.
Playing? See, and that's the whole.
That's
point.
what I mean. It shouldn't scale. So it should be like, if I want to fight this guy in the wild or in the wilderness, like outside the PvP zones, I have to go raid. It makes you more immersed in the game. You want to actually go raid, and you want to get that gear to fight to fight the people outside, or else you're stuck in your what they call the garrison, which is your home base, which is your little.
Which is one of the worst things they ever did to WoW, in my opinion.
I still enjoy it because I'm a casual
You're
PvPer.
Yeah, casual trash now.
Casual PvP. But like I still don't like the way they played the game out. Like I love Draft because even though they implemented a couple things that made the game a little bit more casual, there was still that hardcore aspect in it. So it was like everything in one.
Yeah.
So it didn't make it like annoying to play, but at the same time it didn't make it completely like mind numbing to like just do the same shit over and over.
So I guess like to wrap it up,
boring.
like one big reason why it's kind of dying or is losing that edge, is that they're worried about the new people playing in. And that kind of burns the people who actually buy your product and live your product.
Yeah.
Right? So if you play for 500 hours, I come on for 10 hours, I play, I wreck you. You get mad, you stop playing because like the time you put in is no point. What's the point of playing the game anymore?
Yeah, but that's literally what they do.
Yeah.
That's
so you lose people like you who actually
exactly.
are the perfect
the people that stick around. Like let's say if they were to keep the game the way it was, and there was 5 million people playing it, and then they made it like better, the people stuck around because more people came around, but then it starts to drop again. It's like because those people that actually liked your game left, and now these people that stick around for a month leave, so it's like now your numbers are there for a bit but then they go away.
Well, to also wrap up, I feel like WoW kind of died out because it's one of the last MMOs that where you still have to pay.
It is one of the last MMOs you have to play.
But the thing about it is I'd still pay to this day to play it versus all the other games, because all the MMOs out there just blow. I played so many. I don't know.
WoW has gotten old, man.
WoW
you can defend it, but like the combat system, I don't know. I think
Terra is better.
The combat system is still the best one. Even though it's old, it's still the best one.
Blade and Soul had some of the best combat ever.
It's just Blade and Soul is just different, but it's like it's fun, but it's not like I can't stick to it. And I've played like a shit ton of like
but
MMOs.
I think you're biased because of nostalgia. That's the reason.
No,
you've been playing.
I'm talking about like strategy and just like it wasn't like more of an esport at its peak. Where other games right now, MMOs, I don't know if they even have an esport, if they even do anything with their lives.
Well, Blade and Soul has an esport. It's big in Korea.
Okay,
Obviously, that's Korea. But
yeah, because they don't have like a laggy fucking system.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, like, the whole MMO burnout with me, like, if Blade and Soul was my first MMO, I'd probably be like, wow, I'd literally play it for 5
This game is fantastic.
Yeah. No, I feel what you're saying. Like, I'd for sure play the shit out of Blade and Soul.
But I'm just so burnt out from MMOs.
Yeah, MMOs just like
for that long I can't
you end
do
up
it anymore.
seriously. MMOs is like the first one you enjoy. The rest of them aren't like the way you like it, because it's like they don't match up. Like I love I enjoyed Terra for this time being. I enjoyed Blade and Soul for the time being. I enjoyed all of them, but it's like to me like WoW. There's nothing like WoW, because like for me it's just like
it's always been
everything
WoW.
is just there's. The way you play the character or like the game, it just you can outplay and fight so many people. Just everything was like so fun compared to the rest, like they didn't appeal to me as much.
I'm sure you can still do that in Blade and Soul. It's just, you know, like you were saying, it's just WoW it was our first MMO, and it was a lot of people's first MMO, I would assume as well. Hence, you know, the subscription numbers back in Wrath and the original WoW.
10 million, right?
13 million. That was its peak. And
Yeah. Now it's at 5 over time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
But I gotta say,
What?
even if they did make it the way it was before, I'm still so
legacy,
casual right
legacy
now.
servers, you mean?
Yeah, I'm still so casual that I still wouldn't
I'd say
play
I'd
it.
be like, fuck it.
But like, I don't know. It's just the way.
So used to it now.
Just the way now. It's not even like. For me, it's just I kind of grown out of it. But that's just mine. Like if I started playing other MMOs and then they brought Legacy back, I'd go to it because I'm like, why the fuck? Finally, they brought the MMO that I wanted to play back. But just I don't spend as much time as I did on games. I'm just totally casual because I always spend so much time outside, just working and whatever. So I was like, I get 2 hours on my computer now. So it's like 2 hours on WoW is just like now is a big thing. Back then, it's like waiting to get into a fucking group for 2 hours.
Yeah,
you do nothing with 2 hours. 2 hours is nothing of your time.
Right.
Even now, like if you want to raid, 2 hours isn't even like any time with a group that's pushing whatever.
that and like I don't know, no one has the time anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like games these days that come out, they're made in the sense that you can just pick it up, play it,
And then
just
leave.
leave, come back to it whenever.
Like League?
Except like no,
that's
like,
like
League,
the
I think
complete
it's like
opposite.
no.
The whole idea behind it is you play half an hour and you can walk away.
Well, that's the thing. It's a half an hour, 45.
Yeah,
minutes.
but half an hour isn't a lot because we're talking about FPS. You can always quit out, but like if we're talking about except for Counter Strike.
I'm talking about like Overwatch or like an FPS. Like
No, but even if you play Overwatch, like
it's a
I don't know
10-minute
how
game.
long.
It's like a 10-12
Even the
minute game.
competitive, I don't know how long the competitive ones are.
They're probably a bit
like-
more by 5 minutes maybe.
Yeah,
but,
Counter Strike's like.
regardless.
But like Counter Strike can go up to their so-called 90 minutes, but it's roughly an hour to play a Counter Strike match, and like you get punished for leaving, so you can't just leave. But you can at least get one game, and you're like, I want to play this game for one match. And you play for the one match. That's all you need. Just the one match, and you're out. But like, WoW, it's like, or MMO, it's like I gotta find a group. I gotta sit here and wait until the full group's done, or the group's fully done. Alright, I gotta go through this whole thing, spend 2-3 hours in this raid,
Buffing,
and it's not even
ready
done
check,
yet. Yeah, all this bullshit.
Nobody got
So
time
it's
for that,
like-
man. Fuck that.
By the time you want to leave, it's like we're ready to go. It's like, oh, I'm ready to fucking go too. Like,
It's fucking like 1 a.m. and you're just about to
it's
start.
like, I'm working
go.
4 hours. I'm out of here.
Yeah. It's life though, I guess.
But yeah,
Us getting older.
let's wrap up. So
Whoa, before we do this,
what?
before we wrap it up.
What do you gotta say, Matt? What do you want to say?
Steam sales, man. Steam summer sales.
They got rid of flash sales. I don't give a shit.
And that's a
Flash
problem.
sales.
I think that's a big problem. Like, they got rid of flash sales.
With the ones that just like
Every 8 hours is a new sale.
Oh my god, yo,
That's
so
gone.
fun. Oh man,
Thanks,
I
Steve.
didn't
Got
even
rid of 'em.
notice.
Get rid of them.
I didn't know. I haven't been on. When did you get rid of this?
This time.
This time.
Yeah.
Really?
This year.
Yeah, so let's hoping for get GTA 5 and Witcher 3.
You're like, oh, maybe it'll
Get even lower in
get
price.
even lower. Never happened. Never gonna happen.
Yeah. Not this time, at least. So they kind of...
Damn me.
Because they kind of realized, like, we were screwing with them because, like, we knew about flash sales and we were waiting for the wait
Yeah,
time to
people
buy
would
it.
wait, or
Yeah.
people would buy and then they get pissed when it was cheaper.
Yeah,
like,
That
the next
too,
day.
yeah.
You'd
It's
be
a
like,
burn,
give me a
right?
fucking refund, and they have to deal with that shit.
Yeah. So, no more flash sales.
Okay, well, I don't. I
But,
can't really hate them for that.
guess
'cause,
you
like,
haven't
it's
really seen
nice.
the Steam sales. I'm guessing. Seen summer sales, you haven't seen any.
I've seen a couple. Yeah, I've seen a
What's
few. I know
got your
GTA's
trigger?
on. Huh?
what's got your trigger on it? What do you want to buy?
I just want to buy GTA.
Yeah.
That's the only one I want to buy because it's the only game on Steam that I don't have.
Yeah, Witcher, right?
I have
Witcher
Witcher. Yeah, I have Witcher 3.
That's one game looking to buy.
I'm
Just
just go on my
because it's
account.
pretty
But I
fun
literally,
out.
I spent what, it was 52 hours. I'm like level 10. I swear level
No,
14.
what?
I'm
Okay, no
nowhere.
thanks.
that
Bro,
that game's
it's literally like
notorious.
Skyrim.
It's
pretty
worse,
much.
yeah.
actually.
It's
Yeah.
literally just, and then there's DLC. I'm like,
You
bro,
don't
I'm
get XP for
so
killing monsters in
behind.
that game.
No? There's all...
It's all quests.
all quests?
Oh my
Okay.
God, I
How
didn't-
about you, Mac? What's...
I didn't even notice.
The only thing I'm
Intriguing.
buying before Steam sale ends is Dark Souls 1.
The original one?
The original one's
Which
it's
one's
five.
that? The Ultimate Edition? Like,
The
Don't Die
Prepared-
or...
Oh,
Prepared
Prepare
to Die
to
edition.
Prepare to Die
It's
edition.
$5 on Steam,
That's worth...
so I'm gonna buy it.
That's so worth.
I don't know. I fucking hate like those kinds of games, but I feel like I'm less of a I don't know
Mad life?
gamer knowing I haven't beaten those games.
Okay.
To be
But
honest.
guys, let us know what game is intriguing you for summer Steam sales. Let us know. We want to know what you want to buy. Because
So we can buy.
we can play with you.
you.
Maybe. By time.
Like Nico Para? Huh? Huh?
What's
Anyone?
that?
Nico Para?
What's that?
Yeah,
Explain.
someone probably knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Someone tell me what the hell is. What's it called?
It's a
Nico
fucking
Para.
visual novel.
Is it a
It's
hentai-
like- there's a mod
hentai video game?
There's a mod you can get that makes it like adult. But yeah.
Obviously. Okay.
There's a bunch of waifu games. Who gives a fuck?
Waifus.
Waifus.
And
I'm
Eggo
sure
waffles.
it's like a new Dragon Ball Z game that doesn't blow ass.
Xenoverse 2.
Is it actually-
It's coming out. Universe 2 is
Yeah,
coming
It got
out.
announced ages ago.
Is it gonna be as shit as the first one?
You
Who
played the first
knows?
one?
I have the first one. I got so far and I played the shit out of that game.
You liked it?
No.
The combat was good though.
It was.
Okay, we're rambling. We gotta end the podcast.
Damn.
Alright, so thanks for watching.
Damn.
Where can people
Next
find us,
time we'll talk about Dragon
Oh.
Ball Z. I'm sorry. Next time.
Next episode, where can people find us? On Dragon Ball Z.
On YouTube,
On Dragon
Twitter,
Ball Z.
Instagram. Follow us on, what is it, Twitter?
Twitter /
Never
never
effing lose.
on Twitter. Same thing for Facebook, I believe.
I think
And
Facebook,
Instagram?
Instagram's a little different thing. It's Never Lose Gaming on Instagram.
Yeah, Never Lose Gaming on Instagram.
Regardless,
And follow us,
they'll
like
be
us
in
on
the
Facebook.
they'll be in the
Yeah,
description.
and the solo ones too. Follow my Instagram.
Follow his Instagram, which is what?
We knew. Never Lose Joker. Never Lose Joker.
What's your Twitter account?
McDonald's MacDonalds.
We'll post it in the fucking link.
It'll be in the
idiot.
description.
Thank you.
No.
Why you gotta spell it
Put
out?
that shit under me or right here.
Yeah, it's too much work. Fuck that.
You should try to learn how to do that. It'd be kind of cool. And you can follow me, Matt.Patello, on Instagram.
It'll be in the description,
In the
man.
description,
Why are you
man.
saying it?
Like it.
Subscribe.
Comment.
Comment. Please comment. We like to talk to you guys.
Hey, give
Great.
us some ideas for topics in the future.
Topics in the future. Even
And
challenges.
punishments as
for
well.
sure. New ideas.
Keep the
New games you want us
punishments,
to play. Anything. We need comments. We're alone. That's it.
Man, why do you guys gotta fucking make that awkward goddamn comment, man? I swear to God.
Matt, don't comment in the description. Comment below.
Description.
Though.
Alright.
Description below.
And we'll see you next episode, guys.
Next time.
Or still running this?
Huh?
We're still recording?
Yeah, you idiot.
Oh,
Then say bye. Alright. Later, guys.